Let's take a look at this question. Question 2 says the first 3 terms of an arithmetic sequence. Okay, immediately, if you see arithmetic sequence, constant first difference. What does that mean? It means that every consecutive term, term 1, term 2, term 3, adds the same difference or subtracts the same difference. Okay, this is constant between every term. Okay. Also, your general term you should know is a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. Okay, so let's take a look at the questions. The 3 terms are negative 1, 2, and 5. Okay, so that constant first difference, 2 minus negative 1 is 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. So we know that the difference is 3. We also know that a is the first term, and that is negative 1. Okay, so those are the important things with our arithmetic sequence. 3.1 says determine the nth term, or Tn, of the sequence. So as I said, Tn is equal to the first term plus n minus 1 multiplied by the difference. Okay, so Tn is going to be equal to that first term, which is negative 1, plus n minus 1 multiplied by the difference, which is 3. So if we multiply out this brackets, we're going to get negative 1 plus 3n minus 3. And so Tn is equal to 3n. Negative 1 minus 3 is minus 4. Okay, so that is the rule that defines every single term in this arithmetic sequence. So next question says, calculate term 43. Okay, so when you get a number attached to t, it means you substitute it into wherever you see n. Okay, so term 43 is equal to 3 times n, which is 43, minus 4. Okay, so mental maths, 3 times 40 is 120, plus 3 times 3, which is 9, is 129, minus 4. Okay, so T43 is 125. Easy peasy substitution. Lastly, it says evaluate. Okay, so this sigma notation, guys, if you don't know, this sigma, that ugly E, means the sum. Okay? This is the general term that we are given. So remember, we found it is 3n minus 4. Now we are saying we need to find the sum of this formula from starting at k equals 1 and going to n. Okay, guys, because we are not given the specific endpoint, I hope you agree with me that we're going from term 1 plus term 2 plus term 3 all the way to term n. Okay, we don't know how far we're going, so you can assume infinity. Okay, so remember, or infinity, we're going to n. Okay, so we're going sum from term 1 to term n. Okay, so Sn, we know, is equal to n over 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. Okay, that is a formula. It is on your formula sheet. So we substitute in. We are not given n, so it stays n over 2. It says evaluate, not calculate. So evaluate means we might still get an answer in terms of n. Okay, so substitute in. 2 times the first term was given to us as negative 1 plus n minus 1, and our difference is 3. Okay, so if we keep going, n over 2. 2 multiplied by negative 1 is negative 2 plus 3n minus 3. Okay, so we are going to get n over 2 into 3n minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5. Okay, so they are saying that the sum to n terms is given by this formula over here. So if they said find the sum to term number 10, you could easily just put 10 in wherever you see an n, and that will give you the sum from term 1 all the way to term 10. Okay, so guys, remember this sigma notation, very important. This is where you start. If they said k is equal to 2, you would start at term 2, okay? This e here means we are taking the sum of that many terms, okay? This is the general formula. And we just happen to know that our general formula is 3n minus 4. And this number at the top of our sigma is always the end point. Okay, so make sure you understand sigma notation. Okay, guys, so remember, arithmetic sequence, always remember your general term. It should be on your formula sheet, but just learn them off by heart anyway. Make your life so much simpler if you understand where those formulae come from. Secondly, if you see a sigma notation, make sure you understand what each part of it means. And thirdly, arithmetic sequence, constant first difference. Every single term is adding or subtracting the same thing every single time to get to the next term. Okay, that is what an arithmetic sequence does.